Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy Cubvaruno Zamiri coming at you live from the one and only New Orleans. This city is absolutely buzzing with energy, music pouring out of every doorway, smells of incredible food drifting through the air. It's intoxicating. We're diving deep into the heart of the city, exploring all the hidden gems and iconic spots that make New Orleans so unique. Whether you're here for the jazz, the food, the history, or just the good vibes, New Orleans has something for everyone, and the best part? You don't need a fat wallet to experience the best of what the city has to offer. Over the next few days, we're going to be hitting up 25 different spots, all cheap and fun, all guaranteed to give you a taste of the real New Orleans. So buckle up, grab your beignets, and let's do this. First up, we're hitting the streets of the French Quarter, the beating heart of New Orleans. This place is a whirlwind of history, culture, and pure sensory overload. We're talking cobblestone streets, colorful buildings with balconies overflowing with flowers, and the sweet smell of beignets in the air. You can literally feel the history as you walk these streets. And the architecture? Forget about it. Every building has a story to tell, from the elegant balconies to the wrought iron details. Keep your eyes peeled for those hidden courtyards too. Trust me, they're like stepping into another world. And don't even get me started on the street performers. Jazz musicians, magicians, artists. The talent here is off the charts. Just wander, get lost in the energy, and soak it all in. Next up, we're posting up in Jackson Square, right in the heart of the French Quarter. This place is like a snapshot of New Orleans life, with street performers, artists selling their work, and tourists from all over the world just soaking it all in. Grab a bench, sit back, and just watch the world go by. You've got fortune tellers, musicians, and street artists all vying for your attention, each with their own unique story to tell. It's the perfect place to just chill, soak up the sun, and experience the energy of the city. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, why not get your fortune told, or your portrait painted? You only live once, right? Alright, time for a change of pace. We're heading over to City Park, a sprawling green oasis right here in the middle of New Orleans. This place is huge, with over 1,300 acres of trees, lagoons, and gardens to explore. Rent a bike and cruise around, take a paddle boat out on the lagoon, or just find a shady spot under a giant oak tree and relax. There's even a sculpture garden with some really cool pieces, and if you're traveling with kids, they've got a fantastic carousel and a Storyland playground. And the best part? It's totally free to enter. Just another reason why City Park is one of my favorite spots in New Orleans. Okay, let's be real, you can't come to New Orleans without experiencing Bourbon Street. This place is wild, it's loud, it's a little bit crazy, and it's an absolute assault on the senses. But hey, that's all part of the charm, right? The street performers here are on another level, from jazz bands blasting out tunes to fire breathers and everything in between. Just be prepared for a constant party atmosphere, especially at night. My advice? Come with an open mind, pace yourself, and don't be afraid to let loose a little. Looking for a classic New Orleans experience that won't break the bank? Hop on the St. Charles streetcar. This iconic streetcar line has been running since 1835, and it's the perfect way to see the city like a local. For just a few bucks, you can cruise down St. Charles Avenue, past stately mansions, historic cemeteries, and lush oak trees draped in Spanish moss. It's like taking a step back in time, and the views are incredible. Grab a window seat, relax, and enjoy the ride. Alright, art lovers, this one's for you. The New Orleans Museum of Art is a must-visit, with an incredible collection spanning centuries and cultures. We're talking everything from ancient Egyptian artifacts to contemporary sculptures. They've got a fantastic collection of French and American art, plus rotating exhibitions that always keep things fresh. And the best part? They offer free admission on Wednesdays so you can get your culture fix without spending a dime. Trust me, this place is worth clearing your schedule for. Time to feel the breeze off the mighty Mississippi. The Riverfront is a great place to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and just enjoy the view. Take a walk along the levee, watch the steamboats go by, or just relax on a bench and soak up the sun. You can catch a free ferry across the river to Algiers Point, a charming neighborhood with great views of the city skyline. Or, if you're feeling adventurous, book a steamboat cruise and experience the river in style. Either way, the Mississippi Riverfront is a New Orleans must-see. Next up, we're strolling through the Garden District, one of the most beautiful and historic neighborhoods in New Orleans. This place is known for its grand mansions, lush gardens, and charming streets lined with oak trees. Take a walk down Prytania Street, admire the architecture, and imagine what life was like for the wealthy families who once called this place home. Keep an eye out for celebrity homes too. A lot of famous folks have been snatched up by the charm of the Garden District. And don't forget to stop and smell the magnolias. Time to unleash your inner child at the Audubon Zoo. This place is home to over 2,000 animals from around the world, from majestic gorillas to playful sea otters. You can get up close and personal with some of your favorite creatures, learn about conservation efforts, and even feed the giraffes. They've also got a really cool Louisiana swamp exhibit where you can see alligators, turtles, and other native wildlife. It's a fun and educational experience for the whole family. Love live music? Of course you do, you're in New Orleans! Head over to Lafayette Square, a beautiful park right across from the historic Gallier Hall. This place is a popular spot for free concerts, especially during the spring and fall. Pack a picnic, grab a blanket, and enjoy some of the best local and regional acts New Orleans has to offer. From jazz to blues to funk, there's something for everyone. And hey, even if there's not a concert happening, it's still a great place to relax and people watch. Okay, this one might seem a little morbid, but trust me on this one. Visiting the historic cemeteries of New Orleans is a truly unique experience. Because of the city's high water table, the tombs are built above ground, creating a city of the dead that's both beautiful and eerie. Wander through the rows of ornate tombs, learn about the fascinating history and folklore surrounding them, and pay your respects to some of the city's most notable residents. Just remember to be respectful, these are still active burial grounds. Calling all shopaholics and foodies, the French Market is a New Orleans institution dating back to the 1790s. It's a vibrant marketplace where you can find everything from local crafts and souvenirs to fresh produce and delicious food. Sample some local specialties like jambalaya and beignets, browse the stalls for unique gifts, or just soak up the lively atmosphere. This place is a feast for the senses. And hey, even if you don't buy anything, it's a great place to experience the heart and soul of New Orleans. Alright, it's time to indulge in a New Orleans classic, the beignet, and there's no better place to get your fix than Café du Monde. This iconic cafe has been serving up these delicious squares of fried dough since 1862. Order a plate of beignets and a cup of chicory coffee, find a table, and prepare to be transported to sugar heaven. The beignets come piping hot, dusted with a generous helping of powdered sugar, and they are absolutely irresistible. Pro tip, wear dark clothes because things are about to get messy. Ready to explore one of New Orleans' coolest neighborhoods? Hop on the bus and head over to the Bywater. This artsy enclave is known for its colorful shotgun houses, vibrant street art, and laid-back vibe. Stroll down Royal Street, browse the eclectic shops and galleries, and grab a bite to eat at one of the many cool cafes and restaurants. Keep your eyes peeled for street art too. You'll find murals, installations, and all sorts of creative expressions around every corner. The Bywater is a great place to experience the creative spirit of New Orleans. Get ready for a powerful and moving experience at the National WWII Museum. This world-renowned museum tells the story of World War II through immersive exhibits, personal stories, and artifacts that will transport you back in time. You'll see actual tanks and planes used in the war, hear first-hand accounts from veterans, and learn about the sacrifices made by so many. It's a sobering reminder of the importance of freedom and the human cost of war. Even if you're not a history buff, this museum is an absolute must-visit. Alright adventurers, it's time to experience the wild side of Louisiana with a swamp tour. Just a short drive outside the city, you can explore the bayou by boat, getting up close and personal with alligators, turtles, snakes, and all sorts of other critters. You'll learn about the unique ecosystem of the swamp, hear spooky tales of pirates and voodoo, and maybe even spot a gator or two lurking beneath the surface. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Just be sure to bring bug spray because the mosquitoes are no joke. New Orleans is known for its festivals, and for good reason. From Mardi Gras to Jazz Fest to French Quarter Fest and beyond, there's always something to celebrate in this city. Check the calendar and see what's happening during your visit. You'll experience the best of New Orleans culture, music, food, and good vibes. Just be prepared for crowds, especially during the bigger festivals. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right? Art lovers, here's another gem for you. The Ogden Museum of Southern Art. This museum is dedicated to showcasing the art and culture of the American South, with a focus on works from the 19th century to the present day. You'll find paintings, sculptures, photography, and more, all created by artists who have shaped the artistic landscape of the South. It's a great place to learn about the region's diverse cultural heritage and see some truly incredible art. Plus, the museum has a beautiful rooftop sculpture garden with stunning views of the city. New Orleans is like an open-air art gallery, with vibrant murals and street art popping up all over the city. Put on your walking shoes and go on a street art safari, discovering hidden masterpieces tucked away in alleyways, on the sides of buildings, and even under bridges. From large-scale murals to intricate stencils and thought-provoking installations, there's something for everyone. Take your time, explore different neighborhoods, and see how many pieces you can find. It's a fun and free way to experience the creative energy of New Orleans. New Orleans is a city steeped in history, and with that history comes its fair share of spooky tales and haunted locations. If you're feeling brave, take a ghost tour after dark and delve into the city's paranormal side. You'll hear chilling stories of voodoo queens, haunted hotels, and restless spirits, all while exploring the French Quarter's atmospheric streets. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, it's a fun and spooky way to experience the city after dark. Just don't blame me if you can't sleep afterwards. Step back in time at the New Orleans Pharmacy Museum, a fascinating glimpse into the world of 19th century medicine. Located in the French Quarter, this museum is housed in a restored apothecary shop and features antique medical equipment, potions and remedies that will make you grateful for modern medicine. You'll learn about the history of pharmacy, the strange and sometimes dangerous remedies used in the past, and the role of voodoo in New Orleans medicine. It's a unique and slightly unsettling experience that will give you a new appreciation for the advancements of modern healthcare. Plus, it's a great place to find unusual souvenirs. Get ready for an unforgettable night of jazz at Preservation Hall, a New Orleans institution since 1961. Located in the heart of the French Quarter, this intimate venue hosts some of the best traditional jazz musicians in the city. There's no bar, no stage lights, just pure, unadulterated jazz in a historic setting. It's a truly authentic New Orleans experience that will transport you back to the golden age of jazz. Be sure to buy your tickets in advance, as shows often sell out quickly. Ready to experience the city's eclectic side? Head over to the Marin, a vibrant neighborhood known for its live music venues, eclectic shops, and bohemian vibe. This is the place to go for everything from jazz and blues to funk, rock, and everything in between. Start your evening with a drink at one of the many cool bars, catch a show at a local music club, and soak up the lively atmosphere. You never know what kind of musical discoveries you'll make in the Marin. Just be prepared to stay out late because the music doesn't stop until the early hours. Dive into the rich history and culture of Louisiana at the Louisiana State Museum, a complex of historic buildings in the heart of the French Quarter. You'll explore exhibits on the state's colonial past, the Civil War, the Jazz Age, and everything in between. Learn about the diverse people and cultures that have shaped Louisiana, from Native American tribes to European colonists, enslaved Africans, and more. It's a fascinating journey through time that will give you a deeper understanding of this unique and complex state. And hey, it's a great way to escape the heat or rain. Want to take a taste of New Orleans home with you? Sign up for a cooking class and learn how to make some of the city's most iconic dishes. From gumbo and jambalaya to beignets and bread pudding, you'll learn the secrets of Cajun and Creole cuisine from experienced chefs. It's a fun and interactive way to experience the city's culinary heritage, and you'll get to eat your creations afterwards. Plus, you'll have some new recipes to impress your friends and family back home. Just come hungry because you're going to want to try everything. And there you have it, folks, 25 cheap and fun things to do in this incredible city. From the historic streets of the French Quarter to the vibrant music scene and the mouth-watering food, New Orleans is a feast for the senses. Remember, this is just a taste of what this amazing city has to offer. So get out there, explore, try new things, and create your own unforgettable New Orleans adventure. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures, and let me know in the comments what your favorite thing about New Orleans is. Until next time, peace out.